So till now we have seen the how to create some products and how to make products more efficient, like by giving a configurations type, configuration events, by some click add and add option type of a thing, option selection method, and also the search filter. That is altogether a different part, but that help to stable your product and that help to refine your product, and that help sales rep to easily find the product whichever you have created in your org. So in adding to that, this is a kind of a logic. So this is an additional logic which can be added to the bundle product to ensure that the configuration is valid in terms of technical and the business aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Basically guide the user through the process of putting together a complete package. So guiding means like whether, let's take an example, like suppose when you are purchasing a iPhone, you do not want to have the other product like Samsung, suppose. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so both are phones, right? So when you are purchasing an iPhone, you do not want to have a Samsung. So maybe by mistake, sales rep selects both the product. So in that scenario, you can have some logic in your system that these two bundle products, the iPhone and the Samsung, will not select together. Okay, if one is selected, other should not be selected. If Samsung is selected, iPhone should not be selected. If iPhone is selected, Samsung should not be selected. Means both should not buy together.
Sure.
These types of a logic which we can put to help our sales representative. They are already aware about the products. They have a proper KT. They have a proper knowledge on that. But it's like, we are humans at the end of the day. So at the time of a selection or deselection, we might miss few steps. So these kinds of a logic which will help our representative to avoid the mistakes while purchasing any product. So on adding this, so this is the option constraint. So basically with the help of an option constraint, we can perform two actions. First is a dependencies, other is a exclusion. Dependencies means like option A, suppose there is option A is required before option B is selected. Okay, like suppose let's take an example of an iPhone and the charger. Okay, unless and until you are not buying a charger, you won't be able to select the iPhone. So that is kind of a dependency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At the same time, we have an exclusion, like iPhone and Samsung both should not buy together. So that is exclusion. Option A and option B are mutually exclusive. We cannot buy it together.
Okay.
So here I put up one example. If you can see, full HD built-in display. This is a kind of a laptop product, display product. So it requires to have a Quadra 6000 graphic card. Now suppose there are 4 use cases. Let me explain you all 4, and then we will go to the org to create all these 4 use cases. So first one is saying when we have this product will be these only 2, full HD display and Quadra 6000 graphic card. These 2 products I am going to take. Now suppose in the first use case, Quadra 6000 graphic card is required before full HD display can be selected. So in this scenario, Quadra 6000 graphic card should be selected to make our product selected, that is full HD built-in display. So that is kind of a dependent option constraint. So when we are going to implement this logic, we should create an option constraint as a dependent type.
Got it.
Second logic we have, Titan RTX graphic card will not work with i5 processor. They should work mutually, exclusive. Okay, so means whenever we are selecting a Titan RTX graphic card, i5 processor will not be purchased. So that is the exclusion type of a option constraint. Now,
Got it.
the third one, again, RTX graphic card and Quadra 6000 graphic card cannot be together, and they should be mutually exclusive. It is also the same. When there is exclusive, you just need to create an option constraint as a exclusive type, exclusion type. Okay. Fourth one is quite different. It is saying that 4K built-in display requires three products: Titan RTX graphic card, i7 2.8 gigahertz processor, and 32 GB RAM. So means when these three products selected, then only 4K built-in display should be selected.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this is a fourth scenario. Now there's one thing while creating an option constraint that is called a constrained option field, and another is called a constraining option field. So these are the important field when you create an option constraint as a dependency type. If you are creating an option constraint as an exclusion, you can put any product in the constrained option and in the constraining option. But when you are creating a option constraint as a dependency type, like the first scenario that Quadra 6000 graphic card is required, when full HD built-in display can be selected. These are dependent. So for this, we need to create an option constraint as dependent type. And for dependent, we need to identify that which product will be a constrained option and which product will be a constraining option.
I kind of, can you repeat it if you don't mind once
Yes.
again?
Yeah, sure. So see, whenever you are going to create an option constraint as a dependency type, okay, there are the two type of option constraint: dependency and exclusion. When you are going to create as a dependency type, at that moment you have to decide your which product is dependent on which product, so that you can put that product in the constrained option and in the constraining option.
So
Okay.
constraint option is let's assume like I mean just in layman terms. So let's assume like parent and child as an example. So constrained will be a parent or constraining will be a parent. That
No, it
is
is not parent and child. It is not parent and child. It is like just read out the scenario. Quadra 6000 graphic card. It is required when our product full HD built-in display is selected. Means when you go to the card, you have to select a full HD display, full HD built-in display product. Then only you will be able to select your graphic card.
select your
Correct?
laptop.
Yes. So full HD built-in display is our constrained option, and the dependent object, which is my Quadra 6000 graphic card.
Yeah.
Let's go to the or you will get to understand it more. How you need to create it. There is a there's a product. You can open any of your bundle product, whichever you are having in your system. So let's say I have my product laptop. When you open your product laptop, in the related list, we have this features, okay, which we already created to make this product as a bundle product. Features and the options. And in the options, I have added my products. That's a Quadra 6000 graphic card and the full HD built-in display. So I created those products and added in my options. It's not there. Sorry, I opened a wrong product. So yeah, you can see I have added my products. That's a Quadra 6000 graphic card, full HD built-in display, 4K built-in display, Titan graphic card. So to achieve that scenario, I should have that product also in my bundle product, right? Otherwise, how I will be able to select and deselect that? Right?
Yeah.
So I just created a products and I assigned to my bundle product. This you already know. Now, if you scroll down, you will have this section called a option constraint. In this option constraint, you need to go and create a new option constraint for your dependency type or for the exclusion type, whatever it is. Just give some option constraint, like suppose I'm creating a dependent test, and make it active. Now you can see these two fields which I am talking about, constrained option and the constraining option. Let me again read the help text for you. So select the option in the bundle that you want applied to this constraint. So I think help text is also very tough for you to explain because it's very technical terms. So let me open my existing one to show you. I can understand because this is the most, only these two fields are important in option constraint, and only when you are creating a dependency type constraint. Okay, so here what we are doing, that full HD display needs Quadra 6000. Let me open this first. And let's go to the code also, so that you will have a clear understanding. This is my code. I'm just opening my new objects. Let me search my product here. So what our scenario says, that Quadra 6000 graphic card is required before full HD built-in display can be selected. So let's say, where is our product? Quadra 6000 graphic card is this one, and full HD built-in display is this one. So you can see this full HD built-in display is disabled.
Okay.
And it is mentioning that it requires, whoever was there, yeah, it is requires Quadra 6000 graphic card. So unless and until you are not selecting this Quadra 6000 graphic card, this will not get enabled.
Okay.
And you won't be able to select it. Got it?
Yeah.
So now here, if you see, our full HD built-in display is a dependent product on Quadra 6000 graphic card. Okay. You got this statement? Full HD built-in display is a dependent product on Quadra 6000 graphic card.
Yeah.
Because unless and until it is not selected, it will not get enabled. Okay. So this is the dependent product. Whosoever is the dependent product will be marked in the constrained option. That will be our constrained option. And the product which we can, which is the other product, actually, that is known as a constraining option. So whenever you are creating a dependency type constraint rule, option constraint, you have to figure it out that which is your dependent option. And then you need to put that dependent option in the constrained option.
Got it.
Got it? So one thing more, when you create, you can give any name and then make it active. This iPhone, 15-inch laptop is already being linked with this. So it's a lookup. Means on this particular product it is going to work. Then I have selected a type as a dependency. Then constraining option and constrained option. So always, you need to put the option ID here. Okay, it will not show the name. So if you search by name, like suppose you are searching a Quadra. Okay, this is your product name. but you won't be able to find a name, because here you need to put a ID. So this ID you will get from this options, wherever you have created the options of your product. Let's say, go to my product again. Laptop. So these are the options which is available on 15-inch laptop. So click on view all, and there will be the ID. You can see this ID. This 99 PO99. So if you will search this ID in the constraining option, you will have that ID. So what you need to do, it will not search by name, which option. So you need to put the ID from your options, and then it will find that ID and it will help you to save it.
Sure.
But there should be no conflict. Like suppose at one scenario you are making this product dependent on any other product, and then at the same time you are making that product to be selected also. So then there will be the conflict. The error will be thrown on the code. Okay.
Got it.
So first scenario is done. This is a dependent one. You have the clarity on the constraint option and the constraining option. Okay. Let's move to the second scenario, that is the exclusion one. Means Titan RTX graphic card will not work with i5 processor. Okay. To achieve this scenario, it's a kind of a simple rule, because in this we do not need to worry about the constraining option and the constrained option, because both are exclusive. We can put anyone on the constrained option and the constraining option. Okay, so what I have put right now, you can open this ID to check the name of your product. So it's a Titan graphic card, one product, and another is a CPU 4 gigahertz i5 processor. Okay.
Yeah.
Means both cannot be sold together. So if I go on my code back, and here Titan graphic card, so you can see this is selected, CPU 4 gigahertz for i5. It is selected. So I'm unable to select my Titan graphic card.
Got it.
If I unselect this processor, this Titan graphic card is enabled. And once I select my Titan graphic card, I won't be able to select my 4 gigahertz i5.
Got it.
These option constraints are only applied on my 15-inch laptop product.
Got it.
Because this is a related list, the products which I'm doing right now. So 15-inch laptop, in that only I am creating, you can see the option constraint I created, that is 7 numbers.
Yes.
So only for this particular product I am creating an option constraint. This will not work for any of other products.
Got it.
So exclusion and dependency one scenario is covered. Now let's say what is our third scenario. Titan RTX graphic card and Quadra 6000 graphic card cannot be used together. Again, it is an exclusion. So you will receive this scenario from the business, and you need to understand how you can implement this type of scenarios in Salesforce CPQ. So with the help of the option constraint, you can create a 2 type, and that will help you to achieve these type of a use case by creating an exclusion and the inclusion one. Dependency one basically.
Yeah.
So then the third one which I see, that's a Titan RDX and Quadra 6000 graphic card are exclusive. So what I did, I just created this option constraint, make it active. Type is the exclusion, and then I have given the option IDs in my constrained option and the constraining option. When you are creating an exclusive, no need to worry about the constrained option and constraining. Put any product in any of them. It will work. So Titan graphic card and 6000 graphic card cannot be sold together. So let's say I'm selecting a Titan graphic card. I can see this Quadra 6000 graphic card is disabled. I cannot select that. So if I unselect this, I'm able to select this. And if I select 6000 graphic card, I won't be able to select my Titan graphic card.
Got it.
At the same time, we have a dependency also. If you remember, when you are hovering it, it will show you the all the constraints option which you created. So you can see this exclude CPU gigahertz, and so always give some name which will show here, and this system can understand, the representative can understand easily.
Got it.
So you can see another rule is also activated now. When I selected a Quadra 6000 graphic card, this full HD built-in display is enabled. If I unselect that, that is not enabled. So that is a dependency one which we created. And other are the exclusive one. Now the fourth one, which is the 4K built-in display, requires 3 products. Okay, unless and until these 3 products are not selected, our 4K built-in display will not be selected. Means
so
our 4K, see which is the constrained field and which is the constraining field. You can recognize it. So you are saying this first one will be the
4K.
4K, okay, and constraining will be with the dependency type. You can see, let me open. So these are the 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are the 3 which I created. You can see the constraint option is 101, 101, 101. That is 4K built-in. Let me open one. That is 4K built-in display. Okay, which you are saying, that is right. So 4K built-in display, 4K built-in display for this also, for this also, for all 3. And then constraining option is different for each one of the option constraint. That is 98, 83, and 85. Okay. Then I created a dependency type. Now, how the Salesforce CPQ will recognize that these 3 rules will work together? Because we want this to work together. So this is the field which is available. This is option constraint field. So basically, this field needs to have data when you are going to work. This is an option constraint group. You see, it's a group. So means when you want to make your option constraint in the form of a group, you cannot do that in one single rule. So that's why Salesforce CPQ given a functionality, just give some name here, whatever the name you want to give, and give the same name into your other constraint rule which you want to work it together.
Okay.
Okay, any name. If you want, you can give any kind of a name, whatever you want.
Okay.
But that name should be same with all your constraints. So I have given 4K display, 4K display, 4K display with same alphabetical thing, caps, without caps or space. Everything is same. It's option constraint group.
Option constraint group. Okay, makes sense.
Okay. So this you need to make sure when you are creating a different rule which you want to work, which you want that rule should work together. In that scenario, this field comes into the picture. So now let's quickly see that our 4K built product, that's this one, 4K built-in display, which is dependent on 3 products. So let's see, let me hover it and see. That's a CPU, i7, RAM 16 GB, and Titan graphic card. So let's select all these 3 products. CPU i7 is selected. RAM 60, CPU i7 is selected, but still this is not activate. Okay, then let's select the RAM 16 GB. Then check if that is activated. No, still not. Then let's select our last product, which was Titan graphic card. Not sure which one was there. Yeah, Titan graphic card. Now you can see it's gets enabled.
Yeah.
If you select any one of them, from the 3 one, so you will see that it is not getting enabled for you.
Got it.
So like this, there will be the 4 dependent product also, 5 also. So it depends what exactly your requirement is.
Makes sense.
I'll just give you the example of 3 products, but it will be the more. So these are the use case. Basically, it's simple option constraint. Only two actions are available, so we can go ahead and do that: dependency and exclusion. So I demonstrated each and every use case with some figures. So later on, if you feel like that you are missing something, you can go through it again to revise yourself. The dependent one is also this 4K built-in display is our constrained option, which is dependent on all these three.
Makes sense.
Then there are some points which you need to take care about the option constraint. It's basically, not a major. You already understand very smartly the option constraint, but it's just I'll read out for you the main important things. That option constraint, it cannot remove or select or hide or show option automatically. Just dependent or the exclusion. Okay, you cannot remove any kind of options, you cannot hide it, you cannot show it or something. It's just you can depending and the exclusion one. For these actions we have a different rules that is known as a products rule. We'll talk about that later. So for all these actions like removal, for selection, hidden, we can create a different rule. Okay. An option constraint can examine multiple options, which I already shown you, with the help of the advanced grouping logic that is known as the option constraint group. And for that instance, option A and option B and option C and option D are required before option D can be selected. So this type of a scenario we already executed. Option constraint only operate within the current bundle by default. Okay, that you have seen that I have created the laptop 15-inch for that particular product, bundle product, it is working. Any other bundle product in which option constraint I didn't create it, then it will not work.
Yeah.
But there is one more thing you need to, this is just for the information that it can be examined on the prior purchases, like the assets or the subscription if necessary. Okay, like suppose you created a bundle product today. Sorry, bundle product was already there and it was earlier sell also, it become a assets also, it become a subscription also, but you created an option constraint on that particular bundle product today itself. Okay, now suppose you went on your old code and then you want to reconfigure that code, means the edit lines again and change anything, then you will be see that option constraint also in that code. No, it will not have an issue. It will show the option constraints rule there. Whatever you have created today, it will show in your old codes also. It's a renewal code or it's an amendment code, whatever code it's there. It will show the rules which you created today. Then in that scenario, there will be no impact. But if the sales rep is going to add it manually, then they will see this option constraints. That, okay, this product is not selected based on that. Then in that scenario, that will come into picture. If that is automatically being taken, then the same thing will be taken care. Then there will be no impact of the option constraint. But if it's a manual task, if you go and open your code again, means at the time of a renewal also, you can go ahead and add the products, right? So when you click on the add products, when you are adding your laptop product, you will see the constraint which we created today. That this product is dependent on this product is dependent on this. So that they can buy a new purchases, right? Not following the old one.
Understood.
So suppose, let's take an example of pricing also. Inflation came today, but not was like suppose 5% of price increases today, but earlier it was less than 5%. Okay, but now if they are purchasing it today, they will have the revised price, right? They will not go with the old prices. So this is the only objective of Salesforce CPQ. And they should have each and everything updated in terms of the configurator also, in terms of the pricing also. Configuration, pricing, code, each and everything should be updated. So that is the thing else provided by option constraint.
Yeah.
So this is okay. So the next topic is our product rules. Now we have seen our option constraint with the two types, exclusion and dependency. Now, to enhance that thing, Salesforce CPQ has provided a product rule. In this also, we can have the advanced configuration logic compared to the option constraint. So for example, if you want to show, add, hide, remove product options are possible with the help of the product rules. Okay. So product rules can be a more resource intensive. There are the 4 type of product rules available. That is a validation, alert, selection, and the filter. Now, each and every one has some purpose. So validation, if I talk about, so validation will give you a kind of a error which will not allow you to click on the save unless and until that errors nullify or that errors resolve. Okay, so that error will come up as a pop-up that you need to take care this particular option or something like that. Then only you will be able to click on save and go further. Otherwise, you won't be able to. At the same time, we have a alert product rule. So alert is like a soft validation, means it will also display some message. There will be some pop-up message, but it will not stop you to move further. Despite having that message, you can go ahead and purchase your products. Then we have a selection. So selection is automatically perform action on product option without displaying a message to the user. It will help you or it can guide you to select the product. It will not display any kind of a message. So it just help you to select the product. I'll give you the real-time scenarios also in next slide. Filter. Suppose you want some filtration, like using your uses the correct configuration rules to target a bundle feature and actions to determine whether certain option appears when user configure a bundle. So that is a filtration, that only the option which you needed, that option should be appear in front of you by using a filter type. Okay. Now, when we create a product rule, what are the objects we are going to use? First of all, the product rule itself. We need to create a product rule. In the related list, we need to put some error conditions. Then we need to put some actions. And then we need to put a configuration rule. So error condition, So error condition is the condition on which we want to trigger our product rule. Okay, when will this rule will be fired? So that condition will be going to put into the error condition. Action, when the error condition matches, what will be the action needs to be taken care of. Also remember, action is only available for the selection and the filter type rule. Means above 2, validation and alert, do not need an action. Only the selection and the filter needs an action.
Okay.
Okay. Then the configuration rule. This is the mandatory part. If you are not going to link the product rule to the bundle product, it will not work. Means earlier in the option constraint part, what we were doing, we just went to our bundle product laptop and we created from the related list of bundle, we created an option constraint. So we do not need to link the products in that. It is automatically linked because we are creating option constraint from the bundle product. Okay. But in the product rule, this is not the scenario. Product rule is not the part of the as a related list of the is a child, not the child object of the product. So basically, product rule is having a different object, and in that we have a configuration rule lookup. So in this, you need to define for which particular product you want this product rule should work. Okay. So with the help of this, you can define that. So the 3 things you need to take care: error condition, actions, and the configuration rule while creating a product rule.
Thanks to a product rule in a bundle. Okay.
Yeah. I'll create that, I'll show you.
Sure.
Let's take a first scenario, validation. So I have a product called iPhone 12, that is my bundle product. in which I have an option smartwatch series 5, smartwatch series 6, and Apple Care, Apple smartwatch. Okay, so these are the 3 products which I am having in my iPhone 12 bundle. Now what I want is quantity of warranty greater than the sum of quantity of the smartwatches. If this is being selected by sales rep, suppose they have selected a series 5 product, and with that only one warranty is needed. This is my warranty product. Okay, but suppose they have selected a series 5 one quantity product, but they purchase a warranty 2 quantity, which is not valid.
Yeah.
Because with one product only one warranty needed. So that is something extra being purchased by sales rep. So to stop this kind of error by sales representative, what we can do, we can put a message that with only, you can only purchase one smartwatch warranty per Apple smartwatch. So please check the quantity and update accordingly. This is a message which we can put. It is a custom message. You can customize it. You can put in your language too. But like this, we can populate a message so that the sales rep can go and revise the quantity if they have not put it right.
Yeah.
So what will be the condition here? So first of all, if you see this, we'll create a rule. Error condition. Action is not needed because this is a kind of a validation rule which we are creating. So for validation rule, action is not needed. And then we will create a configuration rule. So only error condition we need to put. What will be the error condition? If warranty product is greater than the smartwatches product. Right?
Sure.
So let's go to the product rule and see how we can create that. Go to the product rules object. Hit on new. Yeah. Give some name here. Test, suppose I'm giving, make it active. Then we have a type called validation, selection, alert, and filter, which I told you. So I'm going to make it as a validation. Conditions met. So this is also there. Like if you want all, any, or the custom. So means whenever you have multiple conditions, okay, if you put a custom, so then you need to put a advanced condition. Like suppose you have multiple conditions, so you can put like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 and 5, something like that, in which scenario you want to work.
Understood.
So like this condition you can put. This is also the same as that of a workflow rule which we do. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I have only one condition, so I'll put all for now. Then we have a code. So code is basically the rules to the entire code of a specific product. So we are not going to apply it on a code because we are not working on the code level right now. We are going to apply on the product. So we'll select a product. Then we have a evaluation event, and we have a different evaluation event, like suppose load, edit, save, always. When this will work? At the time of a loading, at the time of a editing, at the time of a save, at the time of a always. So I want my rule should work always, not only when my edit line, I'll click on edit lines and the cart load at that time. No, edit lines when we are doing some editing, then only that message get populate. No, when we hit on the save button, then only this message will populate. Then no, I want always. Whatever we are doing, if this error message, if this error condition met, then just populate this message to me. Load means like, see, every time when you hit on some button, the page will get loading into the process. The page will get loads basically, right? Loading will start. So at that moment, whenever you are clicking any of the button, it will start, evaluating this conditions and all.
Makes sense.
And if error condition matches, it will throw the message or the action, whatever we have. So I'll save as a always. Then you can put an evaluation order. This is just a number. You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the number you want to give. message, the message which I told you. So let's not give it here. I have that. One second. Let's validate. Yeah. So warranty quantity should not be greater than the sum of Apple Watch Series 6 and Series 7.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is a message I have given here. Now let's scroll down. Now the second thing which we need to create is the error condition. When this message should populate. I have given the message here, but now we need to define the error condition also. Okay. So let's define the error condition. Open this. So see, warranty is my one product, and there are multiple products like this Apple Series Watch 5, Apple Series 6. So there are two products as of now, but it can be many. Series 7, Series 8, Series 9. Okay, it can be many products. So we cannot put all the products together in one condition. Because there can be a one product in one condition. So either we can go ahead with multiple conditions, okay, and then match the value, but it doesn't make sense to create a number of conditions because we have one more thing which is provided by Salesforce CPQ that is known as a tested variable field. Okay, so this is basically a summary variable. You just need to go to the summary variable objects and create a summary variable which combines your product, which only basically add your products together to give you the sum, to give you the total quantity of those products. So let's say go to the summary variable. This is my summary variable. So I am opening my sum of Apple Watch Series 6 and Series 7, which I created it. So I just given a name. Yeah. So I just given a variable name. Okay. Aggregate function I have given is a sum because I want to sum the product of Series 6 and Series 7 as of now. Then target object is our, it can be any quote line, product option, assets and subscription, but our Series 6 and Series 7 are the product options. Okay. Then aggregate field is the quantity, is the only field which is available. So the quantity, we are going to sum the quantity. Then we have filter field. So on what information we are going to do a filtering to add our product. So as of now, it is available like product code, product family, another product code, and product name. Now, suppose if you are putting a product code, that will be the unique code, which is the one, correct? So it doesn't make sense to have a product code. Product family is fine. So what I did, I opened my product Series 6 and Series 5 and give a family as an Apple Watch in both the products.
Okay.
Okay. So I put it in the filter value also Apple Watch, which operators equals to. So whatever products having a product family Apple Watch will come into the summary variable, and this will sum the quantity of those particular products which are having a product family Apple Watch. You have only see, this is a pick list value on product. You cannot select a two pick list value at the same time. How you can say that? What exactly you are thinking? I just want to understand. So if I say my product is suppose iPhone, let me just open it. Say this one. Okay, I have this product family field. So I can select only one value. I cannot have two values. Either it will be a family to hardware or software or something. We cannot have multiple families on the Apple Watch. Summary variable is only for the sum of the products. Okay. Okay, it will not like if this is not equals to this you are going to do in the product rule. Summary variable, I am just combining the products together.
Okay.
Okay, like series 6 and series 7 is my product, and I'm just trying to let Salesforce CPQ know that I want a quantity of these two products which should be summed together. Quantity which we are going to select on the code. Okay, suppose we have selected series 6 with 5 quantity, series 7 with 2 quantity. So what summary variable will do, it will get trigger and it will check, okay, 5 is there, 2 is there, so total will be 7.
So, okay.
It should be the unique, otherwise 3 values will not be identified at the same time. You need to
Okay.
give one value to all your products name. You can give a
Okay.
product name. You can give a product name and change the value, but that should be the same product name in your all the products which you want to sub.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Comma and these things are not going to work.
Okay. Got it.
So one summary variable I created this. Other one I will create for the warranty because I want warranty quantity also. So what I did, I just warranty is my only product. So what I did, I just gave a product code and filter field is product code and filter value is a product code which I mentioned here. This is the product code of my warranty product. So I just give it here and it will sum the warranty, whatever we are going to select on the code. So let's go back to the error condition. So in the error condition, we have given a tested variable that is sum of Apple smartwatch warranty. This will be my tested variable. And if it is my filter variable, this is Apple series 6 and series 7. So I've given an operator. If this warranty is greater than the variable called series 6 and series 7. Okay. So tested field will be the warranty because this product we are going to test. If this warranty quantity is suppose 5 and which is greater than this sum of product, suppose this is the 7 which I told you. So which is greater than that, then it will throw a error. So let's quickly go to the code and see if it is working as expected.
Sure.
And before that, one more thing which I told you, that is the configuration rule. Means we need to, till now we have created a product rule and the error condition, but we didn't let this product rule know that for which product it should work. This is the option product which we have given only. That's a warranty and the Apple Series 6 and Series 7. That is in the condition. But what will be the bundle product for which it is going to work? So that we need to give in the configuration rule. Just create a new rule and assign your product here. Activate it, assign your product here. Like suppose iPhone is my bundle product. So for iPhone, I'm going to work. You can have it on the multiple, areas working for product rule. Product feature. Like suppose you want to work this rule on the feature level. You can give a product feature name also. Okay, and then parent bundle condition and child bundle condition, we'll see that later. It is quite of simple, but I'll tell you that later. First, see this scenario if it is working as expected or not.
Sure.
So I'll select my product called iPhone. This iPhone is my bundle product in which I am having my this Apple Series 6 and Series 7 product and also this warranty product. Okay. So now I'll select my Apple Series and Apple Series 6 and Apple Series 7 product and I'll select my warranty also. So total is 2, warranty is less. Let's see what is happening when I'm clicking on save button. And this is also required. You can ignore this error. This is the different one. So there is no such error. Okay, it throws no error. It helped me to configure the code.
Yeah.
Because warranty is not greater than the sum of these two products. But now let's say I am giving, sorry. Let's say I am giving a warranty of 3, which is greater than the sum of series 6 and series 7. Let's hit on save now. Now the error is coming. Warranty quantity should not be greater than the sum of Apple Watch series 6 and 7.
Yeah.
And it won't allow you to go further. Got it?
Yes.
So you have to make it 2 or 1 to process further. So you can import it. It here. Got it?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the second type of product rule, that is the alert one. Actually, alerts do, as I told you, this is a kind of a soft validation. It will not stop you to move further. So iPhone 12 bundle is having a product called Series 5 and Series 6. So, but now I just want our customer, whenever my sales representative selecting a product Series 5, I just want to let him or her know that Series 6, the latest version is also available. If you want to go ahead with the latest version, please go ahead. Something like that. So the alert, I have put in a message that this is the latest version of smartwatch available Series 6. Add to your style and trend by upgrading to Series 6. This is an alert. It is not compulsory. Okay.
Got it.
So how we can create this alert message now? Go back to the product rules again. And created the alert. Now things are most quite similar. You just need to give a name here. Activated type will be alert now. Conditions should all met. Scope, again product. We are working on the product, not on the code. Evaluation event, always. I'm not going to work on the load, edit, save or something. It will be always. Now I put in a message. You can purchase the new latest model Series 7. Okay. Then click on save. Go to the error condition. So to the error condition. So in the error condition, what I have given, I given a tested object is a product option because Series 6 is my product option only. Tested field is a, now we are not using here tested variable because there's only one product code on which I need to work. I do not want to sum it or something like that. Okay, so that's why I'm not using tested variable. So tested variable is only be used when we want to give a summary variables. And if you are using a tested variable, you need to use the tested filter variable also, which is the summary variable. So this summary variable you need to create on the summary variable object, then only you will see that summary variable in the search, otherwise not. Or you can create a summary variable from here also.
Got it.
Right? But we are not going to use this because this is only the about one product code. So I am tested field is my product code. Now scroll down. What will be the filter information? Operators equals to filter type is value and filter value is series 6. This is my product code of series 6. Okay. So you can give by name also. I have given a product code. You can go by with the name. Name is not here, but you can go ahead and add the API name of name in the tested field of error condition object.
Got it.
So I'm just giving a product code which is equals to value series 6. Hit on save.
Mhm.
Now again, error condition is done, message I have given, but for which product it is going to work, so that I need to define in my configuration rule. Scroll down, you will have the configuration rule. And for iPhone, I have, for my iPhone
Wow.
bundle product, this should be work. This is the most important thing. If you are not mentioning that, this your product rule will not going to work. If it is active
Mhm.
also, then also it is not going to work.
Cool.
So series 6 will not be your configurable product. So you will see that error on your code line editor page.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't understand the last part. Would you mind to tell that again?
Yes, so I'm saying that Series 6 is your standalone product. So when you are putting a message on your standalone product, you need to give a evaluation, that evaluation thing as always, so that whenever you are going to select that product, evaluation event. When you want to
Mhm.
select your product, then also it will display an error. And when you are on the code line editor page, then also it display an error. I'll show you how.
Mhm. Okay.
So right now I've selected series 6. Okay. So this page will not become when you are purchasing series 6 only a standalone product, right? Because this is
Mhm.
the bundle product page in which we have a number of features and options. When you are selecting series 6 as a standalone, this page will not appear.
Mhm.
Okay,
I.
yours seems like I see. Okay, 1 second. Let's hit on save first and see if that error message is coming. So you can see you can purchase the new latest model series 7. So that is the alert message which I have given. It's coming when you are selecting a series 6. Okay. Either you can continue or you can click on close to land up on this particular page. If you click on close, you will be on this page only. And if you click on continue, you will go to the next page. That is a code line editor page.
Mhm.
Fine. So it will not stop you like we are having in the validation.
Okay.
It will not stop you that you have to compulsory select a series 7 product. It will not like that. It is just a soft validation.
Got it. Yeah.
So now suppose I am selecting a series 6, which as per your example. So series 6. This is I am selecting as a standalone product. Correct? So when
Mhm.
I am selecting this, I hit on select button. So now the error will come in this page only. That
Mhm.
some pop-up will be there that series 7 needs to be, if you want, you can go ahead with series 7 also. So that is
Okay.
kind of a pop-up.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah, so this is about the alert validation message, sorry, alert
Mhm.
message. So now an idea of two messages, that is validation and the alert message.
Alert. Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Now to start with the selections, product rule and the filter product rule, we should first understand what is configuration attributes.
Mhm.
So we start with the configuration attribute. So configuration, basically what is attribute? Attribute is like where you want to put some additional information related to your product. Like I have given the example here. Like when you are purchasing something from Amazon, like suppose you are purchasing your clothes, it will ask you for the sizes, for the color.
Mhm.
Okay, like sizes be small, extra small, medium, large, whatever it is. What you want a size, yellow, pink, blue, or something like that. So these are not the products actually. It means orange is not your product. Based on that, your product will come. Correct? When you select a orange, your orange t-shirt product will come. When you select a green, your green t-shirt product will come. Correct? But green is not a product.
Mhm.
Got it? This is just you are informing your system that I want to buy a green color. And based on that, the products will get visible to you. Like if you select a green color, then only the green color t-shirt will visible to you. If you select the
Mhm.
orange color, then the orange color t-shirt will visible to you. So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
something, to enhance the configuration of the bundle product, which helps you to describe the more information. Like suppose you are purchasing your iPhone. As of now, it is general purchase. You are just purchase your iPhone, but you didn't mention what color of iPhone you want to purchase, right? It will be the gold, silver, black. You never mentioned anywhere. Correct. So what when you purchase this product, when your customer purchase this product and save the code, generate the contract, and when it will go to the warehouse, the person who is going to actually pick that product for you, he has no idea which color he needs to pick.
Yeah.
So that is basically a lack of information which we have given to the customer, right? So our product should be proper. Our product should be set up in such a way so that it should have each and every information, and also it can help you in the selection, in the filtering also. Like iPhone, before selecting iPhone, you selected a color gold, so only the mobile phones will appear when they have a gold color, otherwise not.
Yeah.
Got it? So
Yeah.
this
Makes
is
sense.
known as the attribute. So these type of information we store in the attributes. So there are different types of the attributes in which we can collect our information. First is a configuration attribute, second is a inline attribute, and third is a global attributes. Okay.
Got it.
Now what is configuration attributes? Configuration attributes is associated to the bundle, and values can be cascaded to all the product option within the bundle. So in this example, you can also see this is my iPhone 12 bundle product. Okay. And I have an attribute called a carrier. Okay. In this, we have a number of picklist values, which this carrier is defined on the bundle itself. Means whatever the options are available, that can be based on this attribute selection.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, so this is on my bundle level. This is the configuration attribute is associated to the bundle itself. Okay, so this is coming into the carrier. This is coming into the features. This is my carrier feature, and in that I have these options. So how you can assign this attribute to this feature? There is a one field which I'll show you to assign this carrier, and you will be able to see that. Now first let's have the configuration attribute set up, and then we will go ahead and see the inline attributes and the global attributes. So let me open my products. Before that, let's go to the configuration attributes. And I'll open my product called iPhone. So when you click on this configuration attribute, click on new, and you will see this two values, the configuration attributes and the global attributes. You just need to go ahead with the configuration attributes and click on next. For which product you want this configuration attribute, so you can assign your product iPhone. Attribute name, suppose carrier. Okay. Row order, you can give any order. It's basically a sequence in which form it will appear. The row and the column order. Position will be top or bottom. You want at the top or you want at the bottom of the bundle. So it will appear in that form. So you want at the top. Now the target field. So target field is like whether it's a, okay, let's not get into there as of now. Yes, that's it. For now, that's the information we just need to fill and hit on save. I just cancel it because it's already there in my system. Carrier. Okay. So this is it. And let's go to the iPhone product. Sorry, yeah, add products iPhone. You can see it is coming at the top at the bundle level. It is not something under the features or something like that. Not okay. It is coming on the bundle level, this carrier. Okay, and having these picklist value 80 Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, which I have given. So I created this carrier. Now you tell me where I created this field. This is a configuration attribute which I showed you. Okay. When we create a configuration attribute, this will appear. But this field should be somewhere, right? Otherwise, you won't be able to see that field. So
Yeah.
where this field should be there, this carrier
So generally,
with the picklist values.
In the configuration attribute, you said like a location, right? So in the location, you said like whether it's a top or bottom, and you selected the top. That is how it came on the top. Is it?
No, top is fine. I'm saying this attribute as a picklist type, as a picklist data type. I didn't show you where I exactly created it. So that should be somewhere, right? It should have some API name or data type as a picklist. I went on some object, fields and relationship and create a new custom field that is a carrier with these picklist value. So on which object you feel like that I created this field?
I think like probably you created that one in the product options.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. So this field is created on the product option object in the fields and relationship. Also, I created this field on the code line object. So why I created on the code line object? Because when you are creating a code, there and you save the when you are on code, you add the products and you fill the information here, right? Suppose you selected a Spring. Then this information should be saved somewhere in the backend, also in the line item, so that when the actual person who is going to buy this product, he should aware that this value is to be a Spring. Correct? Like iPhone is to be a gold color. Whenever we select any of the product, it will be the code line items will already be generated as soon as we hit on the save or the quick save. You remember? In the related list of the code, these are the code light items which will create. So I didn't hit on the save button. So let's hit on save first to show you quickly.
I mean,
this two button, if you remember, unless and until you are not hitting on quick save or save, your line items in the related list of code will not get generated. Okay. So let's say I'm hitting on quick save. So quick save, with the help of quick save, you will be on same page, but it will generate your line items also in the backend. API name should be the same so that it will automatically come. So you can see I created a custom field carrier with the same API name and with the picklist value, same picklist value, which I have given on the product option.
So whenever I add a new service or something like that, or some other like a geo or something, in that case, I need to create this picklist value as well as there. So
yes,
if it was not there, it will be automatically get strained.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I got confused. But yeah.
So yes, so this is called a configuration attribute. Now, one field which I was showing you that in the configuration attribute, this is a target field. So target field, now you understand that it will be our carrier, which we want to display. Okay. This is it. This is the basic information which you need to give to have your configuration attribute created. You just need to hit on the new button and on which product you want to give, just select that product, give some attribute name, what you want to make it display, and which field you want to actually link with it. So this name I have given the carrier. You can give any other name also. And the target
Mhm.
field is also my carrier, which I created it. If it is not available in the target field, you just need to go ahead in the configuration attribute object and add a pick list value with the same API. It will
Got
display.
it. Okay. Is,
Not to
am I?
map these values. Map is already being done. It's just configuration attribute you are creating to display it here. If you edit this,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
how it will be displaying it here. So you are creating a configuration attribute to display on the bundle label. And which field you want to display, that you have given in the target field.
Okay.
Okay. And there is a one more field called a required. So if you are mentioning at a required, you can see it is coming in the form of a red asterisk mark. Means you won't be able to go ahead unless and until you are filling some information there. Please review required configuration attributes. You need to fill some information to go ahead. Right? And whatever the information you are saving here, it will save to your code line object because you have created the same field there. Got it?
Yeah.
Great. Now, let's understand the second attributes, that is a inline attribute. Inline attribute again are used to collect the data specific to the product option. Specific to the product option. Okay. So you can see this token text and data. These are the two inline attributes which are belong to my product cellular service, and which the product cellular service is having the information that 100 minutes of talk and text is required and data is unlimited. So this is an inline attribute for this particular product, that is a cellular option.
Got it.
One thing more, this attribute will be displayed for all the product option within a particular feature. Like this is our feature carrier. So whatever the products are there, these inline attribute will display for all the options which are available in this particular feature. So suppose you want this for one particular product only, then you can remove all the other products which belongs to this features. Then only it will come for one product. Otherwise, suppose you have a 10 products, okay, 10 option product in one feature. So all the 10 products will be the part of this inline attributes. Yeah, suppose you are having a 10 options, 10 product option in one feature. Okay. Now, when you created an inline attribute, all the 10 options will have this inline attribute. Okay, I'll show you in the all. You will get a better understanding. Let's go back to the all. Let's go to the product. Let me quickly see which product is having a setup. I will call it this one. So this is my this is my bundle product iPhone, and I have a feature called carrier. Okay, I'll open this feature. And there's a configuration field set which you need to define it, but let's do a reverse engineering for you. Let's start from the code. I'll show you how it exactly looks, and then I'll show you how it is actually being set up. Will that be okay?
Yeah.
Let me create a one more option quickly. So Okay. So you can see now, this field you are already aware. This is a configuration attribute which we have set up. Now you can see these two fields, token text and data, which is coming into my carrier feature. This is my carrier
Okay.
features. In that,
Yeah.
I have a two product for now, cellular and RAM 8 GB. Now for both the products, I have this token text and data. If I select suppose RAM 8 GB, then also I have this selection available that I can select token text and data. Okay. If I
Got it.
select cellular, then also I have these fields available that I can select token text and data. Okay. So whatever the options, it may be 2, it may be 100, it may be 10. All the options, if belong to that particular feature in which I have set up an inline attribute, all the option product will belongs to the inline attribute.
Makes sense.
Okay. So suppose your business scenario says for only one product, cellular, I want this token text and data. Then in that scenario, you just need to go ahead and remove all the options other than cellular. Okay. Otherwise, it will be visible for both of the products. Okay. So how I did that? First of all, I set up an inline attribute on my carrier feature.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to my product iPhone. This is my carrier feature, and I have a configuration field set is called a cellular. Now, how this cellular field set came here? So first of all, you tell me where exactly I need to create these two fields, token text and data.
In product features, product options, there is a configuration field set, and
Configuration field sets. Okay. Got it.
okay,
Yeah,
my
right.
mistake. Sorry.
No. Correct. Yeah, correct. Then other than that,
And you need to also create them in the inline config inline configurations.
inline configuration we need to create anyhow, but the quote line you again missed. Otherwise, we won't be able to save the values in our backend, the quote line or line items.
Yeah. So in this case, we need to create it in 3 places in total.
I'll tell you. Yeah, that is actually.
Okay. Sorry,
Basically,
it kind
fields
of
should be.
got confusing in this particular area.
Yeah. So let me show you quickly. See, first of all, product option, these fields should be there. Okay, that is fine. Then quote line, which is also fine because otherwise it is not going to save at the backend. Then it is not used of creating it. Okay, if it is not saving at the backend. So quote line object and product option, both are clear to you.
Yeah.
Then go to the product option. Let me go to the product option. Inline attributes are not the way we created a configuration attribute. There is no such object to create an inline attribute. That is basically created by this objects only. So I will tell you how to create. In fields and relationship, I've created all those two fields that the data and token text. So this is my data and other is my token text. This is my token text. API is talk __ C. Now go to the field sets and add a field set called a cellular. Whatever the name you want to give, you can give that. And add values in this field set, like product code, token text, and data. Whatever you want to get it display here in this particular feature. So I selected a product code, token text, and data. These three fields I have selected. You can select any of other fields which is available here.
Sure.
Okay. So why I created a field set? Because this particular field set I am going to display on my feature. because you can see on the code, I have, this is also my feature accessories, but I have a different view completely. Quantity, product code, product name, product option, which is a by default view. Okay. But for the inline attribute, we have a different view. We have different view. So to have this different layout, we should create a field set, and this particular field set should assign to our feature carrier. So this is our feature carrier. In that, I can assign my field set that I created a cellular. So configuration field set is a field in which I can assign my field set cellular. If it is option configuration, it will be by default, or none, then also it will be by default.
Got it.
Okay, suppose I'm selecting option configuration and hitting on save. Let's cancel this and see how it is appearing. Let's cancel this code. Add products again. Select it. You can see it is coming as it is the default one of quantity, product code, product name, product description, and unit price. So it is not coming in the form of an inline attributes which I want. So to visible the attributes in the feature, we can use this field called a configuration field set. And in that, we need to assign a field set which we created on the product option having our fields. And click on save, and you will be able to see those fields. And again, whatever the products are a part of my feature will go into this inline attributes are going to visible for all those options. Cellular and RAN is there, so it will be visible for both the options. Okay, because we have set it on the feature level.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
So this is it. So the field which you created is again the same outline object and the product option. But you have created an extra field set in the product option to assign that particular field set to the feature so that it will be appear on your product selection page under that particular feature.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
So now you can, you can repeat yourself if you want, so that you will make yourself clear.
Okay. Okay, for every product on the cat.
Sorry, I lost you. For every product.
Okay. So in the product option, we need to create a new field set. Firstly, in the product option, we need to create a couple of fields depending upon what we need to show. And based on that field creation, we need to create a field set on the product option itself on what fields needs to be displayed. So, and based on that field set creation, we need to copy the field and put that one on the product features and put that one on the product feature option in the features, product features record for the product. In order to, and also we need to create the same thing in a quote line also.
Yeah, that is fine. Quote line, see, you are getting confused here. So quote line object and product option, we just created a two fields, that is token text and data. Okay, this is clear that we created a two field with the same API name, data and token text in both the option, in both the object, that is product option and quote line object.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is clear.
Then next step is understand it from here. We want to have this attribute in my feature. This is my feature carrier. In my feature, I want this attribute. So how that will come? This is come by this field which is provided by Salesforce CPQ in the feature. I'm not going to the options individually. I'm on my feature only.
Okay.
Okay. No need to go in the options which you are seeing here, the cellular and RAM. I'm not going there.
Makes sense.
I'm not going into the cellular option. I'm not going into the RAM option. I am just going on my feature option. Not option, features basically. So this is my feature carrier. I just went on that, and configuration field set is a field in which whatever the information I am putting it, that should be the field set, because the field is the name is itself saying that is configuration field set. But that should be the field set which I created on the product option object. Now, why I created on the product option object? Because I want in my product options. Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So I created a field set on my product option object. That is a field set called cellular. So the name is cellular. So I just copy the name cellular and paste it in my feature. Cellular. Now suppose let's make you very or much more clear. I have another feature called accessories. Okay. So I can go in the accessories also, and in the accessories feature, and I can put the field set configuration field set in my accessories feature also. Let's say I'm putting a cellular here also and clicking on save. Go to the code, cancel it, add products again.
What we are doing is like
not the product option, it's a feature option, feature level.
Yeah,
we are not doing as a product option, we are doing it, this is a feature level.
Yeah. In order to see the attributes on the feature section, what we are doing is like we are creating the fields on the option as well as a code line editor. At the same time, we are creating a field set on the option with the talk text and whatever the fields, product code, talk text, and data, and copying that information to the product feature called a configuration field set. So that way the feature will be showing only these items. For example, carrier, we can put 3, and accessories, we can put 4. For that one, we will be completely using a different field set.
Correct, exactly right.
Okay, so it took a long time to understand.
No problem. So these are the 2 attributes which we covered. The configuration attribute, which will be set on the bundle itself. Then we covered the inline attributes, which will be on the feature level itself. Collect the information of the product option.
Correct.
So means
can I ask you one question? So
yes,
generally in the product option, attributes is necessary because you are already giving the option, right? So why exactly, based on the top text, are you going to update the pricing as well? So
yes, that can be possible. Yes, that is also the possible thing which we can achieve. So like suppose this is a cellular product, okay, and with 1000 minutes and with 20 GB, the price will be different. Okay. And suppose in the another quote you have purchased a 500 minutes with 10 GB, the price will be different. Like suppose you are purchasing your iPhone with the gold color, the price will be different. With the silver color, the price will be different. Black color, the price is different. Correct? So this way, we are giving the attributes for the pricing purpose also, and without pricing also it's fine. It's just for the information. Maybe iPhone launched that all the colors having the same price, but it should have some information about the color. Otherwise, the right product will not be delivered. Correct?
Actually, it makes sense. So in this case, let's assume like now we are talking about Apple, right? So generally when we select the model, the general question that they ask is like a carrier, as you mentioned. So after that, does the data will be like a 512 gigs or 1 terabyte or something like that? That is what the option they generally give. So in this case, this is going to be a feature is going to be the data, and the option is going to be 512 and 512 and 1 TB. So does the option can be created directly saying like instead of okay, once we create that, the product feature is going to be the data, and data, the options are going to be the 512 and 1 TB. So in this case, the feature is carrier, and the product code is going to be the cellular. Cellular is going to be the option here, product option, and product option attributes. So even the product option will be even more can be configured, is what you're saying, right?
One second, I'll show you in the backend so that you just forget about the features and all. Just think from the customer point of view. I have selected in the code line, you will not see any kind of a thing. Let's say I'm clicking on quick save and I'll go to my codes again. Back again. Open my code. Go to the related list, port lines. So I have a 3 list, you can see. So one is a cellular service. So when you open this product cellular service, this is an option product only, okay? The cellular service. For that, I have selected 1000 minutes and 20 GB. It is nothing related to carrier, will not come as your line item. There is only a 3 line items, which is for your products only. Products will come in the form of a line item. There will be no line item for the feature. It is just for the display purpose to help sales representative to easily select and unselect the products. Okay, it is for the display purpose. This is kind of a layout, I'll say. Okay. But the end of the day, the product will be your cellular, RAM, 8 GB. This is also not your product. Attribute is never your product. It is just for the information, or based on that attribute, the prices will get revised, or it is based on this product, this attribute, some product will be displayed or hidden or something like that. It is just for the information. It is just for the collection of the information.
Got it.
Got it. So products, end of the day, our products are the one which created in the form of a line item. So I have selected 3 products only. One is the iPhone, my bundle product. In that, I have a cellular service and ATT budget plan. These are the 3 which selected. So when I open my cellular service line item, I'll see that I have the information of talk and text 1000 minutes and data is 20 GB. Okay. If I'm selecting, suppose I'm selecting a RAM without giving any kind of information in talk and text and data, it will not going to store that information. It will become as a blank.
Makes sense.
So I think what you are trying to ask or evaluate by yourself is this is the answer of that question.
Yeah. Actually, that answered my question. Yeah.
So forget about the features and attributes. It's just for the helping you to get the right selected product. So I've selected RAM 8 GB. So if I open that line item, I'll not have any data in my token text and data. You can see it's blank. But carrier is having a data. Why carrier is having a data? Because it is set up on my bundle level.
Yeah.
So it belongs to all the options which are a part of this bundle. So whether I'm going to open my cellular product or the RAM product or AirPod, whatever it is, the carrier field will become as ATT&T. Okay. But if we inline attributes are related to the individual product option. So if we open an individual product option, then we will not going to see that the data. Okay. So in all the line items, I have the field cellular having a data because it is on the bundle level. But if I open my individual options, so in that, if inline attributes is not having a data, that is not going to visible. So that is a purpose of having a configuration attribute that belongs to the complete product. And if inline attribute, that belongs to the individual product option. Means iPhone is selected, suppose. So iPhone is having a gold color with some storage or something like that. So that can be set on the, main bundle level itself. But suppose in the Amazon, like, okay, you are purchasing a multiple products. So like t-shirt, shirt, jeans or something like that. Each and every product should have a data of size, color, Okay. So these two attributes should be there. So size and colors are the attribute which is going to store your information. That size is small and color is orange. Okay. T-shirt is going with the size small, color orange. Jeans is going with a gray shade and size will be 32, 38, whatever it is.
Mhm.
So each and every having a different inline attributes. So that is basically called a inline attributes, and at the product level, it is called a configuration attribute.
Got it.
Okay, so we gone little bit slow today. So I left with the global attributes. We'll cover this global attributes tomorrow.
Sure.
And then we'll cover the leftover part of the product rule, that is selection and the filter type.
Yeah.
So these three sections we'll cover tomorrow, and then we will